Hello everyone, it's time for our weekly zone cleaning episode and we are in zone 4 this week. I feel like every week when I do this, we just did the zone that I'm talking about. I'm like, did I make a mistake? I feel like we just did zone 4, but no, the zones only happen once a month. Time just flies that quickly. So we are in zone 4 this week and it's time for me to share with you the list of what things there are to do in zone 4. So just real quick, if you're not familiar with the Fly Lady zone cleaning, basically you divide your home into 5 zones and each week we work at a different zone of the home. So over the course of the month, you'll accomplish some deep cleaning throughout your entire home. And, you're supposed to do it 15 minutes a day. You're supposed to work for 15 minutes a day in the zone that is assigned for that week. I don't do it that way, like I've said before, only because for my schedule it just doesn't work out. I do other cleaning for a half hour during the week, like my bathroom one day, another bathroom another day, and things like that. I kind of have a whole morning schedule that I do, and I have a separate episode on that. But because of that, and then other things going on with work and cooking dinner and everything, I just haven't yet been able to squeeze in another 15 minutes to do this zone cleaning 15 minutes a day. But I do love the idea of it. I just don't do it. So what I do is one day a week, Saturday, which is why I put this episode out on Saturday, I do my zone cleaning then. And I try and dedicate a half an hour to the zone cleaning. And if I can get more done, that's awesome. There's times where it doesn't get done. It's just sometimes the weekend gets super busy and I have other certain cleaning and like chore tasks that I have to do first before I do my zone cleaning. So there are times when it just doesn't get done and I don't stress over it. I just do it the next time when it comes around, which is why I really love this cleaning system, because if I don't get to something this week, I just move on. Next week I go to the next zone, I work in that zone, and then before you know it, I'm back in the zone again that I missed, and then I just get the stuff done. So this week we are in zone 4, which for me is the master bedroom, the master closet, and then for me it's the basement bathroom. The official zone 4 for the Fly Lady is the master bedroom, the master closet, and the master bathroom. So I don't have a master bathroom, so instead I replaced that with we have a bathroom in our basement. So I just swapped out the one bathroom for the other. So that's zone 4. So I will share with you my list that I will be working on in case you're interested in following and not having to keep a list for yourself. That's kind of the idea of this episode, so that you can just listen and then just kind of think of what you might want to work on. But also, if you just want to listen to it for motivation, that's fine too. If you don't want to use this as a list, I would suggest getting either maybe some free printables or a notebook, or I use the Fly Lady app to keep track of what you're going to be working on in each zone. That way you don't have to rethink of it every time. And also how I do it is I cross off the item when it's complete, but I don't refresh, because mine's electronic, I don't refresh the list until all the items are complete. So say if I have 8 items on my list and I get maybe 4 of them done this time that we're in the zone cleaning, I'll leave the other 4 open. That way I know next time when the zone comes around, it's been quite a while since I've done those items. I need to do those first. And then once everything has been completed on the list, hold on, sorry, I have to let my dog out. She's hovering by the door. Once I get those things done, then I reset the list and then start over again. And I was listening to another podcast, Mother Like a Boss. I really like her podcast, but she was actually used to have a cleaning business, and one thing that she was saying, which I definitely agree with, because I think I've said it before with the Fly Lady stuff, is that once you have your list, you kind of have this list of all the things that you might need to do in that zone. Before you begin, you should already kind of pick what items you're going to do, because you can waste a lot of time just kind of sitting around thinking, what should I do first? So just kind of say, okay, today I'm going to do this, this, and that, and then just get right to it. It saves you a lot of time. And the way she explained it, which I thought was really great, is, if you have a cleaning company come to your house to clean, which I don't. I used to. I used to have a cleaning company, and we had made some budget changes, and I just decided it just wasn't something I could justify anymore. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just something that, because my one child's starting college and things like that, I just didn't feel like, I felt like I could do the cleaning. So I was trying to find ways to keep on top of it, because I had just was such a mess and trying to figure it out, and that's how I came across the Fly Lady system, which really helped me. But anyway, how she explained it was, if you hire a cleaning company and they come into your house, they walk in and they're like, okay, kitchen, living room, bathroom, like they're banging through the house in a certain order. They go from place to place. They don't come in and go, where should we start? Should we start in the kitchen? Should we start? They have a game plan, and it helps them move along much quicker. So I always think it's a good idea to do that with the Fly Lady cleaning also, because if you have in mind what you're going to do already, it's much quicker to just be like, okay, let me go grab this cleaning supply because I need to clean this TV, or I need to mop this floor, or whatever it is you're doing, and just get the stuff and do it. And then know, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to move on to that, so that you're not wasting that time in between. Because you do want to make it as efficient as possible, because obviously you don't want to spend a lot of time on just cleaning. You want to do other stuff. So, and also, I'm sorry, I know it's taking me forever to get into the list. It probably always does. I feel like it always takes me forever to get into the actual list. But one other thing that I always say is, don't stress over not getting everything on the list done. Like, the point of it is not to create this list that stresses you out because you haven't got it done. The point is that all the things you did get done, you got done. So it's better to get some things done than to get nothing done. So whatever you can get done is a bonus. You got those are like extra things you got done in your house that week. And don't worry, the next week will come around when you hit that zone again, and then you can work on the other things then. Oh, another thing too, sometimes I come across a zone, like last week, there just wasn't a whole lot of things in the zone. Or sometimes I just don't feel like working in the zone that we're in. There's been times where I really do try and stick to it just because I like the idea of sticking to this plan and just kind of working through. But there have been times where whatever was left on the list, I just really didn't want to do, or I didn't feel like it would make a big enough impact. Like, I don't know, maybe if I have stuff, say, in the living room left, like wipe down the front door, or I don't know, just like weird things that I'm like, it's not really going to make that much of an impact right now. I don't know. I just don't feel like doing it. So there's just times when I get like that. So just pick another zone. I mean, it's not like someone's going to come yell at you because you didn't work in the proper zone that week. So if you're just not feeling motivated about the things, oh, my dog's ready to come back in. Sorry, I got to open the door. Okay. If you're just not feeling motivated about the things that are on your list or the zone that you're in that week, and you don't have that many things on that list that you think are going to make a big difference, just do something in another zone. The whole point is that you're doing something. So don't be so like rigid about making sure you follow it. At times, when you just aren't really into doing what's assigned for that zone. And one other tip, I don't know, I think I already said I keep my list in the Fly Lady app. I think I did. But one other tip is to break apart the tasks if you can. Like, for example, instead of having like sweep and mop, I have sweep and then I have mop. Because if I don't have time to sweep and mop, but I do have time to sweep, I can at least check off one thing, rather than being like, oh, well, I don't have time to sweep and mop, so I'm not going to do that because then I can't check it off. Because if I can't check it off, I want to get that check. Like, I like to check things off. So break things apart in smaller pieces. And then what's good about that too is if you're running short on time and you can just do one quick little task you have time for left, you could just look at that and see if there's a small task that you can get done for the week. So anyway, let's get into the list finally for zone 4. So for zone 4 in the master bedroom, my list includes washing the windows, cleaning cobwebs, like just taking a duster and going around and seeing if there's any cobwebs in the corner. I actually just found this really long dusting stick that I had. It has like a microfiber cloth on the end that you can wash, and it was like in my basement, and it had gotten like all dusty and gross just from like kind of being shoved in a corner. And I did some decluttering and organizing in my basement last weekend, which was I was really happy about. But anyway, I found that and I was like, oh, this is great for doing the cobweb cleaning that's always on the Fly Ladies list. So I threw the microfiber head in the wash, and it came out perfect, and I'm going to use that to do my cobweb cleaning and just kind of go around the house. So that's that. Let's see, wash throw pillows, like the pillows, that might be, on your bed, any throw pillows. Straighten any drawers. I rarely do that one because we don't really have any drawers in our bedroom that need to be straightened. It's like pretty much just all clothes in our drawers, and I keep the drawers pretty neat, and I change our clothes out seasonally, so they're always getting like neat and reorganized. So I probably should even take that off my list. I hate having things on the list that I know I'm not going to do, because then it just bothers me that I never check it off. So don't like put things on your list that you're not going to ever do, or you don't ever want to do, because you probably just won't do it, and then it'll just make you feel bad because you have left it unchecked for so long. So I don't know. I may take that off my list because I really don't have any need to straighten out any drawers in my bedroom. Okay, then I have sweep the floor and mop the floor. We have hardwood floors so in our bedroom, and I like sweep and mop the rest of the house regularly, but in the bedroom I do that as part of my zone cleaning. I don't do it as part of like weekly cleaning. And then polish the furniture, just like the dressers and everything, just kind of dust them off. And what I should actually put on here is like organize the top of the dressers. That's something that I could put on here instead of straighten drawers, because that's where it winds up getting like, you have something, you like lay it on the dresser, and then you have like something else and you lay it on the dresser, and then before you know it, the dresser starts to get kind of messy looking. And that's probably something I could add onto this to organize, just to kind of neaten up the top of the dressers and make sure there's not stuff there that shouldn't be there. Then I also have wash the bed skirt, if you have one, if you have a bed skirt. We actually just did that not that long ago. That was one of the items that stayed on my list for a really long time. And I was finally like, all right, we got to do this, because it's a real pain in the neck. So you have to like lift up the mattress and pull the bed skirt out, and then like I had to have my husband like help me lift the mattress back up once it was clean so I could like slide it back under. And he was even like, oh, I was wondering where that thing went, because by the time I washed it, it just sat like clean for like, I don't know, it could have been 2 or 3 weeks. I was just like, oh, I really don't want to do that, put it back on. But anyway, so wash the bed skirt, clean under the bed, just kind of checking if anything has like kind of gotten under there. Maybe a sock like accidentally got under the bed, or if you have any storage, maybe you just want to check what's in there, see if anything needs to be neatened up. And then obviously if you sweep or mop, you're gonna stick the broom under there. You probably won't be able to get the mop under, depending on how tall the bed is or whatever. Let's see. Wash your comforter, and that's it for the master bedroom. So then I have the bathroom. So this would be the master bath, or for me, it's the basement bathroom. And I only have a handful. I have 4 items on here. I really don't usually ever have a lot of items on my bathroom list, because I fully clean the bathroom every week. Each of our bathrooms gets like fully cleaned every single week, including scrubbing the tub and all that kind of stuff. So the only thing I have on here is to wash the area rug that we have in the bathroom, which I dread doing because it's kind of like falling apart, and I really can't I feel like I can't even really wash it anymore. I mean, it looks nice. It's not like it looks like it's falling apart. It looks nice, but underneath, like the rubbery stuff is starting to fall apart. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of it soon and get a new one, because when I throw it in the wash, like when I take it out of the wash, I wind up having like all this rubbery stuff like in the washing machine, because it's kind of just like dried out and starting to fall apart. So anyway, wash the area rug, straighten drawers and the cabinet. So again, that's something I could probably break into two things. Like one should be like the drawers, and then one should be like the cabinet, because we have like a cabinet like over the sink, and then we have drawers in like the vanity. So that's something where I could break it into two items. That way, if I don't have time to do all of it, I could just do a piece of it. And that is something I do. So that was probably just a weird cut off of me talking. I just got canceled out by an alarm. Again, I've done this several times now. I'm really sorry if you listen to other episodes where that happened to me. But I had an alarm set on my phone, and I keep forgetting that if I have an alarm set on the phone, not like an alert from an app or anything, but just like the regular alarm, it just stops recording on you. So here I am talking away, and the alarm had stopped recording, and I had forgotten that it did that. I had an alarm set because me and my daughters are going to the beach this morning, which I can't wait to go. I'm so excited because we tried to go last week and we couldn't go because the beach was closed because it was too crowded. So we're going early this week so that we can get in and out of there before it gets crowded. And I had an alarm set because I wanted to make sure I was up on time. But I got up way before the alarm anyway. I'm an early riser, but I'm always afraid that I'm gonna like oversleep when I really need to get up early. So anyway, that alarm just went off, and then it just stopped my recording. So I believe I was talking about the straightening the drawers in the cabinets, and basically what I was gonna say is that this particular, the bathroom basement, me and my son use only, and it's not that much stuff needs to be like cleaned up in there, because you know our main bathroom that my daughters use usually needs more straightening, just because they're using makeup and hair products and things like that. Downstairs there's really not that much going on, and it's more just kind of, you know, looking if anything needs to be thrown away or reorganized and wiped down and things like that. So that's that. And then I also have dust pictures. So we have like some pictures on the walls, and just like to remember to like kind of dust those off, because I actually didn't used to have that on my list. And then one day I was like, when's the last time I wiped these pictures down? And I'm not like the best cleaning person, so I need to follow these plans. Some people just naturally, they see everything in their home and they just clean it. They don't even need to follow a plan or anything. They just are really great at that. I need like someone to say, this is what you need to do. So one day I was in there and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I've dusted these pictures off in quite a while. I mean, they didn't look bad or anything, but you know, I'm sure if you like wiped your finger along the top, you'd get quite a layer of dust. So I added that to my list to make sure I remember to do that as part of my zone cleaning. And then the last one on the list is the master closet. And we don't have like one of those big walk-in closets. We just have like a regular closet that you open, and there's like a bar you could hang stuff, and there's like a shelf. So there's really not much to cleaning that closet. So all I have on the list for that one is to straighten the top shelves, because we have like the shelf like over the bar and stuff gets stuck up there. So just to make sure there's not like random stuff that got put up there, or if anything just needs to be like looked at and reorganized. And then I have dust the shoe. She calls it, on her list it said dust the shoe bookcase. I don't call it a shoe bookcase, but you know, we just have like one of those like shoe stands with a bunch of like sneakers and stuff on it, and just shoes, whatever. And I just like sometimes we'll just take them all off and just kind of like wipe it down and then like reorganize it and put everything back. And then sometimes when I'm doing that, I'll look at the actual shoes and see if there's anything that maybe we can get rid of that, you know, no one is wearing or whatever, that me or my husband aren't wearing anymore, and we'll donate those. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you from the Fly Lady cleaning list, if there's anything else like I usually always do, if there's anything else she had on her list that I didn't, that might be helpful to you. So for the master bath cleaning list, the only thing she had on here, okay, well, she has a couple things on here. She has straighten up makeup. I don't have that on my list. I don't know, I feel like that kind of falls under the straighten drawers and cabinets if you keep your makeup in there. I'm not sure, like, depending on how you keep your makeup. I just have mine in like a little makeup bag, and it's in one of the drawers, so I don't really have that as like a separate item. But I guess going through the bag, getting rid of anything old, things like that, would probably be a good thing to have on there. Besides, I don't wear makeup that often anyway, so it's just kind of not something I ever even think of when I'm cleaning. Clean shower / stall she has on here. So like I said, I don't have that on my list because I do that weekly. As part of my weekly morning chores, I do each bathroom one day a week, and I include everything. Like, I mop the floor, I clean the shower, everything. And then she has wash shower door. So I have, in the basement, we have a glass door, and I clean that when I do the weekly. I just spray it with Windex and clean it with like a microfiber cloth. So I do that weekly already, so I don't have it as part of my zone cleaning. And in our upstairs bathroom, we don't have a glass door, we have a shower curtain, but I do have that on my zone cleaning list, like to wash the shower curtain. Let's see. In the bedroom, master bedroom list, she has flip mattress on her list, which I do not have because our mattress isn't supposed to be flipped. I looked at it when I did the bed skirt, when we were lifting it up to put the bed skirt back. I looked at it and it was kind of like a felt-ish like material like underneath. So I was like, yeah, this doesn't look like you're supposed to flip it. And then I looked it up and it said some mattresses aren't meant to be flipped anymore. I guess they're made differently so that the top like is the top. So if that applies though, you might want to flip the mattress. And then she also has empty trash. I don't keep empty trash on my zone cleaning list, only because I'm pretty good about, like, if I see a garbage can is full, I'll just like go throw it out. So I don't really put it on my zone cleaning list, because then it's just something that I'm like, I don't know, I just don't like having things on the list that I feel like aren't a good use of my time when I'm doing the zone cleaning. So for me, I don't have that one on my list just because it's something I just do in like the normal course of the day anyway. If I see something like that, I just throw it out. Let's see. And then for the closet, she has basically the same thing as me, except the weird thing, it says take suitcases to the basement. Like, I don't understand that one. Is it like you just got back on vacation and your suitcases are sitting in your bedroom? Like, I just thought that was kind of an odd thing to have on like a weekly cleaning list, like as if you always have a suitcase in your bedroom that you need to go put away. Maybe I'm just totally misunderstanding what that means. I don't know. But anyway, I always think that one's kind of funny. So that is our zone cleaning list for the week. I hope you get a lot done, but don't stress out over it if you don't get it all done. And don't forget, there are weeks that will happen where you just won't get any of it done. But that's the whole point of it, is these are not like your regular keeping up with, you know, like keeping your bathroom clean and your dishes and all that kind of stuff. These are all extras. So if you have a week where you just have a crazy busy weekend and you just can't get to it, don't worry about it. You can work on the next zone next week, and then when this zone comes around again, you'll get to it. As long as you focus on making it a priority to do it when you can. Of course, you can't every weekend say, oh, I don't have time, because then you'll feel bad because you're not accomplishing. But you have to be somewhat flexible and know that there's going to be times when you just won't get to it. But I hope you do get to some stuff. I hope you get to check some stuff off and get some of your things done so that you can feel good that you got some things done. And again, feel good about whatever you did get done. You don't have to get it all done. Whatever you did is better than nothing. So that's it for today. If you have any suggestions on this episode, if you'd like to hear it done differently, if you'd like me to clean along with you, I was trying to do this at the beginning. I didn't feel like I was super great at those because it was kind of hard for me to clean and concentrate while I was talking. So I thought it was better for me to just share the list of what we're working on this week. But if you have any feedback, I would really love to hear it. You can reach me at, you can message me through my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Lola's Frugal Life. You could like the page, post a comment on there. There's a link on there to the user group. We have a private listeners group, which is really fun. We've had a couple of good conversations going on there so far. It's still a fairly small group because it's new, but I would love to have you join. If you would like to go directly to the group, you can go to facebook.com/groups/Lola's Frugal Life and just submit a request to join as soon as I see it, which is usually definitely within a day. I will approve you. So that's that. Oh, also, please don't forget to subscribe if you like the show. And I would really, really appreciate it if you do leave a review, if you like the show. It helps, I think, for new people to hear it. I think it improves like how it kind of shows up in the search. And plus it makes my day. Like, I've got 2 reviews on Apple Podcasts so far, and both of them, when they happened, it was like super exciting for me to go on and see that I got a review, and they were both 5 stars, which made it even more exciting. So if you like the show, please leave a review. It helps me know if you're liking this or not. So that's it for today. I really appreciate you listening. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a really awesome day.